What we actually do is bring people from darkness to light. Ever since Helen Keller asked us to be Knights of the Blind in 1925.
And being able to help one person to see again, or 800 people to see again. It's a worldwide giving. I began in the 1990s as a volunteer with the foundation and did my first vision clinic trip to Lithuania in 1995. That year we saw a lot of orphans, and we carried in our own eyeglasses in army duffel bags. We've now progressed to being able to ship them into the countries before we arrive. The greatest thing about volunteering and going on a vision mission clinic is the fact that you can serve and help others gain the gift of sight. Whether it's a grandmother or a mother who now can see her Bible and read, see her grandchildren or even her children, makes such an impact on people. Also, it gives these women an opportunity to be able to support themselves, as many of them are single mothers. We also serve the young. What a joy it is and pleasure to bring to young people that sight so that they can continue their education. The most exciting aspect is to learn about people, develop relationships, even though it's for a short time. The gratitude is given in the smile, the tears, the thank yous in whatever language of saying, I can see, I can read, I can continue my employment. Some have traveled as far as 4 to 5 hours on a bus to get there. They've stood in line for several hours, but they're all willing to come and see us because they would like to be able to see. My goal would be for more Lions, more non-Lions to become involved with our clinics and our mission of bringing sight to the world. It's a great friendship builder. It's a great way of giving back and being part of that Lions motto of we serve. One of the things when we do our vision trips is that we encourage those volunteers to spend a couple of days before or after the trip so that they can learn more about the country that they visited or the cities. And that's a great experience because not only then do you learn customs and cultures, but you find out how great a need we serve. And that's what we're about, giving to a community, giving to families, giving to others. If you haven't thought about being a volunteer, please think about it today. It is really important that we continue to serve those in developing countries, also in our own. It's a great way to become part of a community of love, peace, and vision giving.
I think the most meaningful part about going on the trips, there's many meaningful things about going on trips. One is to be able to go and help people and give them an opportunity to see better. There's a lot of patients that they've broken their glasses 5-6 years ago and they've not had any way to see, and this is a way to give them back their vision. The other thing is just to be able to be with the people from different countries and to experience life from their perspective, because we actually, it's not tourist, it's being with people and enjoying life together with them. My gosh. I'm very jealous of the people in dispensing because typically as a doctor, I'm in the dark room and I'm just shining lights in patients' eyes, and they're thankful, but they don't really get what it's all about until they get out to dispensing, and the dispenser, the technician, puts a pair of glasses on them and they just light up. Sometimes they don't light up right away. Sometimes you have to adjust things a little bit, but that smile on their face and just that they can actually see something is really, really rewarding. I would say try to participate as much as you possibly can when you go on these missions. Ask to learn, ask questions, get the experience, and just have fun. Tell your friends.
I have been on the missions quite a few times. I was lucky enough to meet Corina, and she's the one that introduced me. I got hooked the very first time I went on one. Helping people is what I like to do, and seeing them smile when they get a new pair of glasses, it makes me happy to make a difference in their lives. First one was in Querétaro, then we went to Ensenada. After that, it just went on and on, all the way to India and Manila, Panama, Peru, and many times to Mexico. In Mexico, I can wear many hats because I get called to go here and there to translate or explain things to people, but most of the time I give classes. Don't be afraid to go. It's easy. We explain things to you. We always have fun. Even when we're working, we are enjoying making jokes or making the people laugh. If you are doubtful that you can do it, look at the video or ask questions and we will train you. I have been able to make a difference in a lot of people's lives. I have many stories that I will never forget. For instance, there was a lady who hadn't worn glasses ever. She was probably 45. When I gave her the glasses, she thought that the glasses were making her get wrinkles. She asked me, why am I seeing wrinkles in my hands? So it just, I can't even explain the feeling I got. I had to swallow a big lump and make her laugh and explain to her that I said to her that when you get home, I said, you might want to change your husband because these glasses are so good that you will see everything a lot better. She laughed. It's the best thing.
Probably the most memorable mission to me was in Kenya. We dealt with a lot of children. There's a lot of homeless street children everywhere. One community had at least 60,000 children living in squalor with no parental guidance whatsoever. Through the United States, the American Peace Corps, they were our translators. They provided assistance in getting the children lined up for the eye exams. And we examined as many kids as we could in 4 days while we were there. One young woman who was probably about 16 years of age was pregnant with a child. She had one baby in her arms who was probably no more than 5 or 6 months old, and she had another child by the hand who was about maybe 1.5 or 2 years old. We tested her eyes, and she was a plus 12. A plus 12 in this country makes you legally blind. She couldn't read the chart on the wall on the visual acuity. I mean, she probably couldn't even see the wall. But when we put a pair of plus 12 glasses on her face and she saw her babies for the first time, this was a real eye-opener. Some of our groups that have gone to Mexico, people have gotten down on their hands and knees and kissed their feet. It's amazing. If you see them wearing a necklace or a pair of earrings or whatever and you compliment them on it, they want to give this stuff to you. They're such giving, wonderful people who just had the misfortune of being born under these circumstances. It's the organization that I've become the most attached to. Here at the Lion, I've been president of Wilderness Camp, a blind center in our district, you name it, and I've been involved with it in every aspect of our organization. But this is the one or part of our organization where you do a lot of hands-on work. You work with fantastic, dedicated Lions on a day-to-day basis on our missions, in our warehouse. And the things we accomplish here are truly, truly what the Supreme Being wants us to do for one another and to one another. Lions in Sight is my charity, and I hope you'll make it yours. Thank you.